You help little Archie there. He seems to have a pressing engagement awaiting him.
Alright, hey guys, VGMania456 here, and welcome back to some more Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo. Alright, so last time we took care of the ice world, ice level, whatever, and now we're going to be going to the final level of the game. As you can see, it looks pretty intimidating. This is the Diamond-O-Matic. Very Wallace and Gromit-esque. Now remember earlier I mentioned that we get one other item in the game, and this is actually it. The switch that Feathers McGraw, well, the thing that we got from before the fight against that submarine. It activates these kind of switch door things. If you see that, then you can activate anything that has that kind of switch. But the problem thing is, it comes so late in the game that you have to replay through older levels in order to get to it. Another thing to note, this level is incredibly difficult if you don't know what you're doing. And I hit the mic by accident, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's incredibly difficult because, well, currently it doesn't look that difficult at all because all we're doing is facing some missiles. And then we can just do this. You don't have to wait until a car goes by to let the door open. I timed this right. And, okay, so far so good. And let's wait for this. Oh, what in the world? How did that happen? Ouch. Ouch. Okay. What was the thing I was gonna say? You know, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. I do know this. This one is pretty much the tough one to get by. But now we hit a checkpoint. Now there's two ways you could go up here. I'm gonna show you the way that I thought you had to go through, which I managed to do successfully because I've done it so many times it's not even funny. This is not the way you're supposed to do it, by the way. There is an elevator down there and you need to go through it like that. But I decided to go against it. Also, this camera view is not exactly the greatest of all, so it would be nice if... Thank you. This is going to be annoying, by the way. The timing here is incredibly difficult to wait for. You have to wait till it's exactly right, so this might take a while. There we go. Whew. That one's probably the hardest part. Well, so far. Now we need to hurry up and make sure that Archie does not suffer for any injuries, because that's our little gimmick in this level. If Archie is hit, you have to restart the particular section that you started out before you faced Archie, so yeah. Let's get some more porridge real fast. Now this one can be tricky, because it doesn't stay. It takes forever to raise, and it falls down like a rock. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Of course we can't save Archie just yet. Really trying to remember what I was going to say earlier, because I do not remember what it was. Not sure if it was even anything important. Wait, didn't I hit the switch? Apparently not. So I was wasting time. Oh yeah, there's another thing to note. There are no coins or golden tools to find, so that's actually good. Oh, I remember now. You may be wondering why in the world is there two empty spots. I don't know. I really don't know. If someone could tell me why in the world there are empty spots there, you can probably just notify me. Or you can tell me and I goofed. You know what, I'm gonna do it like the developers intended you to do it. But yeah, why in the world are there two empty spots? But then again, I have like... The manual tells me that there's a sort of tool that you can use, but it's not used in the game at all. Like, it's not even in the game. And then I have like an old Nintendo a Nintendo GameCube and GBA ad thing that would tell you like upcoming games coming soon that you may want. And Wallace Project 2 had a slight one, and I remember one of the tools also being different. So maybe there were beta tools that they were planning out, but they didn't use. So maybe that would be the case. No idea. Either way, we need to go over here and land on. And this is where things get really fun. Okay. Oh. No. This is gonna be annoying. You can obviously tell. Yep. Yes! And hit the switch. As I hit the switch. There we go. Think of this level kind of like a merge of a bunch of bonus levels. That's like how I want to think about it, because it's kind of like that. It's bonus levels are typically the hardest parts of the game. So, yeah. I gotta wait. Oh, jeez, that was close. Okay. I played this level a bunch of times because I think this is actually a really fun level if you know what you're doing. But, of course, at the same time, if you don't know what you're doing, then you may not like this level. I remember, like, considering this level, like, the hardest level in the game, and, you know, I kind of consider that still, because this level, it's not easy. It really isn't. No matter how much the LP curse is trying to prove me wrong, it isn't an easy level at all. Alright, time for saving Archie Phase 2. We have to make sure he doesn't burn. And, of course, we know burnt polar bears are not tasty at all. Timing is a little bit finicky here. Because I always forget what the hitbox of Archie is. So, yeah. I think... No, wait, that's not the end of it just yet, but I think that's the last time we have to save Archie for this particular area. For now, though, time for these platforms to do that. And now time for another little interesting thing. Now, you'll see those two penguins over there in the distance. I highly recommend just simply ignoring them over there. And just destroy the Gromit signs. It's clearly obvious that Feathers McGraw really hates Gromit for foiling his plans the previous time. And yeah. Okay. And there we go. You have to destroy 10 of them in order to progress. So yeah. If you approached any closer, those penguins would have approached and acted kamikaze. And now time for yeah, this is gonna be fun. So you don't want to hit those kind of billboards, but you want to hit the Gromit ones. So it's going to try to fake you out a bunch of times. I don't know why it froze right there, but yeah, whatever. Oh, it faked me out. Okay, let's attempt number 2. What my game likes to do is like send out the Gromit sign once and then send out a Feathers McGraw sign next, but it's not doing it right now, so it's gonna fake me out after like the 6th or 7th sign. Yeah, see, 6th sign. Now the 7th sign. Yeah, 7th sign. And is it gonna do it on the 8th sign? No, maybe it's gonna do it on the 9th sign. No, it didn't. Last time it did it, but it's randomized, so I'm not gonna bother thinking about it too much. And that actually concludes the first area of this level. That was actually not too bad at all. This one actually gave me a lot of troubles when I first played it, for obvious reasons. The actual gimmicks here are pretty tricky indeed. But it doesn't. But I mentioned that we only say we're not getting coins
Nearly got him.
or tools. But I didn't mention anything about saving animals. We got, for some random reason, zebras to save. Why zebras out of all things at this point? I don't know. I guess zebras are a popular zoo animal. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never really went to the zoo that much when I was a kid, so I don't really know how popular zebras are. I kind of like zebras. I mean, for Pokemon, I like Blitzel and Zebstrika. I think those two Pokemon are actually pretty cool. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I said for some reason twice. I have that strange habit to do that. But essentially, as you can hear, it's playing the Lava Caverns theme, and I don't know why. I guess they figured it was really appropriate, so they thought, hey, you know what, let's go ahead and put it in here. So they did it. So, one thing to note, I really like that fire for whatever reason. I think it looks pretty cool. Even though it looks pretty pixelated and it really looks pretty aged, but you know what? I think it actually looks pretty cool for some odd, unknown reason. That was my thoughts when I was back in 2010, and that's pretty much my thoughts now, still. And you want to wait till the platform doesn't have a flame on top of it, so that way you can get back on board of it, so that way you can progress through the level. And now you want to... yeah. Ouch! Ouch, okay. Die. The fortunate thing of not having to deal with coins or tools makes this level incredibly linear, but of course you have to sacrifice the fact that, well, it's more challenging. And timing is key here, because these fires have a bit of a hitbox. Now we're going to be saving Archie again from the burning flames of this furnace. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep. There we go. I had a feeling I was going to burn him, but nope, that didn't happen. Which was fortunate. Okay, more platforming. Let's go. Like I said, I think this level is actually pretty good for what it is, but I went through the silly, what's supposed to be solid. Jeez. Oh yeah, that's another thing to note. If you die in this particular area, for some reason or another, there is no fade in, like there usually is whenever you die. Which I don't know if I showcased that or not, which I think I did, but... yeah, there is no fade in. There's a fade out, but there is no fade in, so if you die, you're just suddenly back in. There is no, like, really smooth transition between the two. It's very weird. Okay, ouch! What does this do? Oh, okay. That's what it does. We have a time limit. I don't think I've done it this way. I think I've done it a different way. Ouch. In the world? I didn't even see that! Okay, I'm pretty sure the game didn't load that texture for the enemy at all. But for some reason... it decided, oh, there's an enemy there. Game. Okay, I think what I did here is basically this. That's a way you can do it, and I think it's easier that way. And as you can see, there's Gromit. Gromit? No, Wallace. No. No. Oh, okay, I think I hit a checkpoint. Okay. Oh boy. Now this one, I always have difficulties with. No, I goofed. Time number 2. Let's go. even trying to mimic what I was doing back in a long time ago. You could stay on top of that if you really wanted to. I've done it before, and that's how I thought you had to do it, but, you know, actually, technically speaking, I knew what you had to do. I just never could pull it off because it was so specific. The timing was really, really specific, and you needed to have good timing. So, you know what? I'm going to calculate this real fast. Okay, it's like just before the second blinking red light. So, 1, go. Yeah, there we go. That's all you need to do, is just figure out when you need to do it. And then jump over here. And use that vine, or rather rope. And then use the rope again, but failed to do so because I didn't have enough momentum. Okay. What? The hitbox of the rope is... Okay, now you grab the rope. Now what I'm going to be doing here is clogging up this. And then that. And then that will clog the things up for a short period of time, so I better hurry this up. Actually, I don't remember if it's a short period of time or if it's completely and totally. I want to say it's a short period of time like all the rest, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh yeah, these are one-shoot target only, so that's good. We just have the propeller to deal with. And yeah, that's how you're supposed to get across that. Simple as that. And I don't know why there are rats here. I never understood that, but fair enough. That was bad. Fortunately, it keeps up with that, so it's not like you lost any progress. What matters is this bit. This bit is a little bit annoying because it's dark on my screen and I can't see where I need to jump. And it respawns you over here, which for... Sorry. It respawns here, respawns you over there for whatever reason. Oh, come on! Okay, once more, from the top. And I better hurry about it. Oh! Attempt number 4. Let's go. How did I grab that? Come on, game. Making this out like it's hard, but no. I'm pushing the A button. Thank you. No. Stop it with the... Oh my gosh, that was so close. I encountered a stupid glitch, which, essentially the target stayed open for whatever reason. I don't know what triggers that. Maybe I could watch the recording and figure that out. Thank you for not having selected grabbing. Also, by the way, you can do this. Whee! For some reason. Why is this solid? I don't know. And, yeah. It's a pretty big area. It's a pretty big furnace. So, let's go ahead and progress to the next area. Each area seems to last about 10 minutes, so, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this one. Well, maybe I do, actually. There's like 4 areas, so... is there any... Oh, looking for Wallace.
That little one, and I'll carry on after Archie.
Alright, so second zebra. Easily saved. And yeah. And since you're mandatory to save the zebra, you're basically... You can't really just simply leave them behind, so yeah. Down below!